This week, we're recapping the controversy surrounding Eli Lilly's push to access patient records of compounded GLP-1 users, safety concern, or profit protection. We also highlight the groundbreaking recognition of these three scientists who pioneered GLP-1 research and how AI-driven data could reshape their use in preventing heart attacks and strokes. Finally, Nestle has officially launched its Vital Pursuit GLP-1 targeted frozen food brand. Stay tuned as we explore the latest developments that could impact your GLP-1 adventure.
Welcome to the Downsize News. It's Monday, September 23rd, and we're excited to bring you the latest updates and insights on GLP-1 medications. I'm Laraine Durham, and I've lost over 50 pounds on compounded tirzepatide, which is also known as Zepbound and Mounjaro.
Hi, I'm Christopher. I've lost 78 pounds using these medications. Today, we'll discuss everything you need to know about GLP-1s, including Mounjaro, Zepbound, Wegovy, Ozempic, tirzepatide, and semaglutide, and whatever else comes along.
Before we dive in, just a quick reminder, we're not doctors. While we're passionate about GLP-1s and weight loss, it's important to contact a qualified healthcare professional before starting any weight loss medication or treatment.
Plus, don't miss out on Downsized Live. This week it'll be on Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we dive deeper into your questions, concerns, and talk to our fantastic community.
Let's jump into today's news and explore what's new in the world of GLP-1s. As we reported last week in a video recorded from the MSC Seascape, Eli Lilly's recent attempt to obtain medical records from patients using compounded weight loss medications has ignited controversy. The pharmaceutical giant, known for its GLP-1 drugs Mounjaro and Zepbound, has sent letters to patients requesting access to their records, citing safety concerns. However, many in the GLP-1 community are questioning whether this is a genuine concern for safety or a corporate overreach. In the second quarter of 2024, Eli Lilly saw a 36% revenue boost, primarily driven by the success of GLP-1 medications. Despite this financial gain, the company's pursuit of patient records has led many to speculate that this move is more about protecting profits than ensuring safety. Ali from Fit Flavor Fun was the first to break the story, highlighting Eli Lilly's lack of transparency. Other voices, like Dave Knapp from On the Pen, raised similar concerns, questioning the real motives behind the letters. Verified to be on official Eli Lilly letterhead, these letters have left many in the GLP-1 community uneasy. Compounded medications have been essential for patients when FDA-approved options are unavailable. We advise against signing the letter without fully understanding the implications. It's critical to consult healthcare and legal professionals before making any decisions. Do not share your medical records. They can ask, but you don't have to share them. As this situation develops, the clash between big pharma, desperate patients, and compounding pharmacies is expected to intensify. With so much at stake, staying informed and protecting your rights is essential.
So this story continues to evolve. So far, I think there's really only one letter that's been found out
Only
there.
one person got a letter?
We haven't seen another one. This may be it.
How does everybody keep talking about it then? Everybody's just talking about everybody else's story?
It just got, Ali broke it. One of her, I think it was somebody in her Facebook group, sent it to her, and she was just kind of asking questions. She didn't really know the answer. She reached out to their customer service. Ali has a whole series of videos on Fit Flavor Fun. Dave picked it up, and a bunch of people picked it up. We talked about it. And if you read the letter, it doesn't even really sound like it was written by a marketing or a legal person. It kind of, I don't know. There's obviously more to this story. We don't really know what happened. It is an official letter. Eli Lilly confirmed that through multiple sources.
I'm wondering why, if they were confirming that they indeed wrote the letter, why wouldn't they give more information about it?
Because I'm sure there wasn't anything good for them to say. I think they did say, well, we try to monitor quality and blah, blah. They gave a standard PR answer.
Why are you asking for my medical records, Eli Lilly? No, you can't have my medical records. Mind your own business.
Yeah,
Get out of my business, Eli Lilly.
That's pretty much the answer, is we don't really know what's going on here.
Yeah, no,
and it doesn't look like so far it's any bigger than the one letter. But if somebody asks, don't share your records. Story number 2, a new study from Dandelion Health using AI and real-world data suggests that GLP-1 drug Ozempic could prevent up to 34,000 heart attacks and strokes annually in the United States. by expanding their use to a broader population. Previously, these drugs were primarily studied for secondary prevention of cardiovascular disease in patients with a history of heart attacks or strokes. However, this new research shows that GLP-1 drugs could also offer significant protection for people with mild to moderate CVD who have not yet experienced major cardiovascular events. Building on clinical trials from the data from Novo Nordisk's SELECT trial, which showed a 20% reduction in heart attacks and strokes for high-risk patients, Dandelion's study expanded this scope using AI to analyze a broader and more diverse population. The AI-driven study predicted that GLP-1 drugs could reduce cardiovascular risks by as much as 15 to 20% for millions of additional patients who were not included in earlier trials. Dandelion Health CEO Elliot Green emphasized that using AI alongside real-world data allows researchers to capture early indicators of cardiovascular risk and apply findings to a much larger patient population. The study highlights the untapped potential of GLP-1 drugs in primary prevention, Green said. GLP-1s have obviously been a game changer for treating obesity and managing type 2 diabetes, but this study positions them as crucial tools for improving cardiovascular health, even for those who haven't yet suffered from major heart events. The implications are significant, especially given that heart disease remains the leading cause of death in the United States. The AI-enabled analysis revealed that if GLP-1s were used as a primary preventative measure, they could reduce the risk of heart attacks and strokes across a far larger population, extending their use to an estimated 44 million people. This could shift the landscape of preventative heart care with broader applications that could go well beyond their current approved uses. By harnessing the power of AI, Dandelion's research opens up new avenues for GLP-1 drugs, potentially expanding their impact on public health and shifting the focus from treating obesity to preventing cardiovascular events. What do you think of all that?
I think GLP-1s are good for people with cardiovascular disease. It prevents heart attacks. Is this AI? I guess AI just kind of gathered all this data together and could analyze it.
Well, it doesn't
faster
gather it.
than
They already
a
have the
human
data.
could.
So the Dandelion
Well,
database
the data's there,
exists.
but I guess the power of AI is that it can look faster at more things than human eyes could assimilate.
Right. And it can respond to questions that are being posed to it. Mm-hmm. And the nice thing is the data is there. So if you don't believe the answer, you could go back and check it yourself.
And search the data
Right.
yourself. It's not like AI is coming up with the answer. It's going out and looking across broad
Right.
swaths of data to pull this together.
Right.
So another 44 million people who need GLP-1s that either have had a heart attack or maybe are in danger of a heart
Right.
attack.
And if you could knock 20% of the heart attacks down in America, surely that would have a huge impact. In our next story, 3 scientists behind the development of GLP-1 based drugs, which have transformed obesity treatment, were awarded the Lasker-Debacki Clinical Medical Research Award, often called America's Nobel. Svetlana Moisev, Joel Habener, and Lottie Knudsen were recognized for their pioneering contributions to GLP-1 research, a discovery that has revolutionized treatments for obesity and other diseases like heart failure, liver disease, and even Alzheimer's. Moisev and Habener, who first identified the GLP-1 hormone in the 1980s at Massachusetts General Hospital, shared the award with Knudsen of Novo Nordisk, who led the creation of the first GLP-1 mimicking drug approved for obesity. Moisev, now at Rockefeller University, expressed her gratitude, saying the award celebrates the full arc of scientific discovery from lab research to life-changing pharmaceutical development. Moisev's recognition is especially significant as her work was overlooked for years. She battled for a decade to have her name added to the patents on the GLP-1 hormone and was previously excluded from several major scientific prizes. In recent years, however, her contributions have gained wider recognition, including her inclusion on the Time list of the 100 most influential people of 2024.
How come she was left off?
There's a whole, if you want to read, I think it's Forbes or Fortune or somebody, I can put a link in. It has like a 10-page story on it. I think she was a woman and she was overlooked.
Like Marie Curie.
Yeah, or like the Hidden Figures ladies from NASA. I mean,
did we say that these GLP-1s were, she discovered them or researched them or whatever she did in 1980?
yeah.
So these have been around since 1980?
Well, they haven't been dispensed since then, but there are many scientific discoveries that people find.
So Eli Lilly didn't
No.
discover
No.
a GLP-1. Eli Lilly
Neither
didn't
did Novo
spend
Nordisk.
billions of research in developing these drugs.
Well, no, that's not actually true either. So they originally discovered that they existed.
Who discovered?
These two scientists
The two
from
scientists.
Massachusetts.
Right, right. And then Novo Nordisk put one of them into clinical trials and to go into production.
Right, and figured out how to make one that mimics the original GLP-1s because they discovered the GLP-1s that are actually your body
that are in your
produces.
body.
Then somebody had
They
to say,
discovered the molecule in your body.
okay, so what do we do with those?
Huh.
And how do we get them to market such that they are actually do something? So yes, there may have been millions and billions spent by a lot of drug companies trying to figure this out.
How to mimic the body's naturally.
But had
produced
these original
GLP-1s.
scientists not said they exist,
They exist and what they did.
nobody
I
could have
guess.
done anything after that.
Interesting.
So the third lady was the one at Novo Nordisk who figured out how to take, here's a GLP-1, here's the one, here's a one that mimics it, and it became
And voila, now we have Ozempic.
right. Or I think it might have been liraglutide or one of the
Victoza
early,
or
one of the
those
earlier
early
ones. It
ones.
wasn't. It wasn't Ozempic, but that's a couple of generations down.
Interesting.
We also want to invite you to be a part of our club Downsized. It offers something extra for those who would love to support us further with perks like loyalty badges, early video access, members-only live streams, exclusive Facebook groups, and even personalized monthly coaching sessions with either Laraine or myself. You can join Club Downsized today and be a part of what we're doing and have no fear. None of our regular content will be gated. It'll all be absolutely free, but we would love for you to like and subscribe.
Yes, please like and subscribe.
Laraine, you're up next.
We've been reporting on Nestle's upcoming Vital Pursuit brand since it was first announced several months ago, and now it's officially available. Nestle has launched this new frozen food line specifically designed to support GLP-1 users and those focused on weight management. The brand features portion-controlled, nutrient-rich meals at major retailers like Walmart, Target, and Kroger. Vital Pursuit offers 14 chef and dietitian crafted meals that provide at least 20 grams of protein and essential nutrients such as vitamins A and C, potassium, calcium, and iron. These meals are tailored to the needs of GLP-1 users who often experience reduced appetites and must prioritize smaller portions while maintaining nutritional balance. Some featured meals include Southwest-style chicken fajita sandwich melt, cauliflower crust pepperoni pizza, boo, and garlic herb grilled chicken bowl. Nestle has a long history in the frozen food industry, dating back to 1973 when it acquired Stouffer's, a brand known for classic dishes like lasagna, mac and cheese, and meatloaf. In 1981, Stouffer's introduced Lean Cuisine, my personal favorite, a line of reduced-fat frozen meals aimed at health-conscious customers. The launch of Vital Pursuit builds on this legacy, bringing modern nutrition and convenience to the growing GLP-1 user base. We want Vital Pursuit to be your ally in creating lasting lifestyle changes and protecting your hard-earned progress, said Karen Steer, registered dietitian and brand manager of Vital Pursuit. The line includes vegetarian and gluten-free options as well as meals designed for air fryer preparation. It's come a long way since the boil and bag of 1984, catering to a variety of dietary needs and preferences. In addition to its frozen meals, Vital Pursuit will expand into new product categories. In 2025, Nestle plans to introduce a ready-to-drink protein beverage with 30 grams of protein and no added sugar, continuing to innovate for those managing their weight. I don't know how that's innovative since those already exist, but go Nestle. With meals retailing at $4.99 or less, Vital Pursuit is now available nationwide. We gotta go buy some of these.
Yeah, so we definitely have plans. I know a couple of people have sent me pictures of these already. So the goal is to get out there and get all 14 of them. We'll try them all. We'll rank them all. We'll tell you if you should eat them or throw them in the trash.
Well, I'm interested to see if they're just Lean Cuisine meals with a different label and box.
Well, I'm sure they're all coming from the same factory. They didn't build a new frozen food factory.
I mean, because these very much sound like the Lean Cuisine protein meals that I currently buy.
Yeah, this is a
So-
branding play. There's nothing
Nothing new here. They're just tricking us with new packaging.
I don't know that it's tricking. I think they're trying to speak to a customer in the way they want to hear. So.
And these have at least 20 grams of protein or 20 grams of protein. The end.
Says they have it. I don't know. We'll have
we'll have to go look.
Well, I mean, we'll have to get all 14 of them. We can look at calories, protein, cost, all those fun things, and tell you whether they taste good or not, which is ultimately what really is going to keep you buying them.
Yeah, that's the thing about a lot of those frozen meals is that they're okay. Like, you don't go, ooh, I'm so excited to eat this, this frozen dinner, but it's okay, and it gives you protein, and they're convenient, and if you don't want to like chop up vegetables or go to the store, maybe you have one in your fridge or freezer, you just
it's not a bad lunch. And
I'm interested in what goes in the air fryer.
Yeah. That should be good.
What kind of frozen
I think they have
meal
little
goes in
pizzas.
the air fryer?
There's a whole list of them.
Oh, because instead of like doing the cardboard thing where you flip it over and you got the shiny thing that is supposed to make it crispy in the microwave, that never worked.
So are these great? We have no idea. They're frozen food. We'll see. We don't have a tendency to be terrified of processed frozen foods. Look at the nutrition. Look at what's in them and decide if they're good for you or not.
You wouldn't want to eat one every day.
No.
I remember I ripped an article out of a magazine one time that was like, lose 10 pounds in 2 weeks eating only lean cuisine meals. It listed all the lean cuisine meals to eat at each time of day. And I remember I couldn't find them all. Like, I could find, one of them was turkey and vegetables, and I could find that one. None of the other ones I could ever find. Anyway.
Well, I could do that in 2 weeks eating only peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Well, it's like Subway.
It's
the
like
guy at Subway.
Jared.
If you eat small enough amounts of anything, you're going to lose weight. But
we'll see if we can't get out to the store in the next day or two and kind of round all of these up and do a big review of everything. We don't get paid by anybody to do this, so if they're bad, I'm going to tell you don't eat them. Because life is too short, and $4.99. We'll see what they end up.
We'll give you our honest review.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times these will be on sale. The regular lean cuisines.
Three for $12, or sometimes 2 for $10, or I don't know. That's around the right price point. So usually they'll be promoted if they're new. So look for your sale. Look in your sales circulars.
So we'll see. If you've tried them, let us know what you think.
Yeah. I guess that's it. That wraps up today's edition of the Downsize News. We hope you found the updates helpful and insightful as you navigate your own GLP-1 journey. And if you enjoyed today's segment, don't forget to like and subscribe to The Downsized.
And while you're at it, make sure to check out our Downsize store at thedownsized.org, where you can find GLP-1 companion products and more. We are Amazon affiliates, so we get a small cut of the pie there.
Very small.
Very small cut, but it's every little bit helps. Thanks for joining us today. If you'd liked this video, we hope you will watch our other videos for more GLP-1 tips and interviews.
Yeah, see you next time on the Downsize News.
I'm Christopher Durham.
And I'm Laraine Durham.
And we are The Downsized.